Okay, call the meeting to order. I'd like to begin by acknowledging we are in Treaty 1 territory, traditional homeland of the Métis Nation. My name is Neil Harden. I'm chairing today's panel. With me to my far left is Brent McIntyre, and to my immediate left is Maurice Terrian. The assessor is Tricia Caldwell, and the secretary is Michelle Neepin. We will be hearing applications for revision of the assessment rule in accordance with the Municipal Assessment Act. The matters for which revision is requested have been described in each application, and we'll limit discussion to those matters. The statements that the applicants or the assessor make at this hearing are sworn testimony, and anyone speaking to the matters must be sworn in. Be advised that comparisons of assessments of properties are not considered evidence of market value by the board. The board is appointed annually by council and is independent of it in the city administration. It makes its decisions on the basis of the evidence provided at this hearing and issues a written order that will be mailed to all parties as soon as possible. Please note that the board's decisions with respect to an application may be appealed to the Manitoba Municipal Board if the matter pertains to assessed value or classification, or to the Court of Queen's Bench if the matter pertains to the application of exemptions from taxation. Should you wish to appeal, information on how to do so will be included with the board's order. With respect to the hearing process, I will confirm the matters to be addressed with each applicant following the swearing in. We will then have the assessor's testimony followed by questions the applicant may have, and then the applicant's testimony followed by questions. Each side will have an opportunity to summarize if they wish. Once all the evidence about an application has been brought forward, the applicant may leave. The process will repeat for each item on the docket today. The session will close after all the applications have been heard, and the board will deliberate in private and make its decisions. You will receive the order by registered mail as soon as possible. As information, all public hearings are live stream recorded and will be part of the public record. So today we will start with 680 Mission. So can we do the swearing in? And it's business assessment is the...
Can you state your full name, please? Chantal Caldwell. Do you affirm that the evidence you're about to give at this hearing should be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? I do. Affirm to you affirm? Or do you?
Yes.
Affirm. Can you state your full name, please?
Brent Infeld?
Do you affirm that the evidence you're about to give at this hearing should be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay. So again, it's a business assessment, so you can proceed.
All right, this is bid number 53386, rolling, 680 Mission. We have an annual rental value of $653,400. And
Okay.
Yeah,
I think that,
we're just, I'm here to confirm the assessment, or
Could you
to
do
request that,
confirmation requested? Okay. Any questions from the panel?
Well,
From me, Mr. Chairman?
well, I'm just curious. I see 117,873 and has the square footage, and then we see a reported area 122,675 down here. Am I reading this properly? I don't wanna.
oh, okay, so if you look at the, at the top section, the
Yeah.
top table,
Yeah.
they have four
Yeah.
different sections. And
Okay.
if you look at the premise areas,
Mhm.
they all total up to 122,675.
So that's 117,873 doesn't mean anything at the top
I
there?
don't see 170.
Well, yeah, the first line.
Oh, okay, yeah, I see what, oh,
Yeah.
oh, now I see what you're saying.
Okay, well,
Yeah,
just looking at this,
oh, yeah, I'm not sure.
so is
But
my
they-
question not proper?
No, that's fine.
Oh, yeah, that's a good question. I don't know if that's
Yeah,
maybe
that's
the
what I thought.
occupancy area, which are less.
Is there a difference between plan area? Is there a mezzanine or something? Plan area and floor area?
117,873.
Do you know
Yeah,
what's the
yeah.
difference between?
Well,
It's only about 4,000.
I don't know.
But if we work out the cost of 63,400, that's based on 117,873.
Let's see.
Yeah, these numbers add up to 117,873.
Yeah, and that, at 554, it gives you 55,653,400.
Yep.
So, I don't know, I guess that's what we're working with, isn't it, Mr. Chairman?
Yes, it is. The lease, maybe they got the area wrong on the lease or something. 'Cause it's a-
Their lease area, I have their lease on page 4. On the red roll. And they've signed a long-term lease for 122,675 square
Yeah.
feet.
I saw that too.
Yeah.
So, if we are assessing them for 117,000, we're actually under assessing them.
Well, are you going to stay with the 653,400 figure?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you. I'm not overly familiar with it, I just came in to confirm. I'm assuming there's some mix-up between all the several numbered units, or maybe, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I guess we have our premise areas wrong, our,
Well, you'll have to sort that one out in the
Yes.
future, I guess.
Maybe when there's a unit that's on a different
Or, yeah, different roles.
ID numbers, different roll numbers.
I'm wondering if that's, on that view of that building off to the left.
Some of that stuff is a mistake.
there may be a mezzanine
Or
that
there
we're
is
not assessing them for, or something like that. I'll look into that.
Okay, well, well, I didn't want to get into all of this, I just did a quick look. And I flipped on the pages 4 or 5, so 122 as well.
Yeah, no.
But if that's what the city's requesting, and that's,
Okay, so confirmation requested.
yeah.
All right, thank you.
Thank you for putting that out.
Got more complicated than I thought it would be. All good?
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay, and then last on the docket is 770 Dufferin. And there's no one here representing them,
There-
so can you put in your,
Yeah, so I'm going to explain this a little bit. I will go over,
okay, start with the
So we're getting evidence on
ID
this one.
number.
That's the
Yeah, we
idea.
get, we do a hearing now.
Okay, here, okay.
okay. So this is roll number 53835. Hopefully these all add up to total
Mary's will find
premises. Yeah. It's broken down into 3 premises with a total of 15,152 square feet. Each of these premises have different base rents. It's an average, comes to an average of $3.09 for their total annual rental value of $74,340. Before the hearing, I went to inspect this property a couple of weeks ago, and I discovered that they were being overassessed. They were, I think they moved into this unit into the early 2018, and the assessor who went there didn't have access to the building, so went with one of, an employee across the street where there's the same business, the same company uses premises across the street. He took information from him and assessed him into the entire building. And then the business owner called and said, I think I'm being overassessed. So I went to inspect it, And in fact, he was being overassessed. So what I did was, I ended up reducing his area to 11,397 square feet,
11,397,
397. Yeah.
okay.
The building is in very poor condition. There's no access to the second floor, and he was actually being assessed, was assessed in the second floor. He wasn't occupying it. There's no, that stairs actually collapsed to the second floor after a fire several years ago. A portion, there's about a 12,000 square foot portion of, 1,200 square feet of space where the roof has collapsed and there's snow in the building. So essentially, it's just being used for cold storage. I removed all of the occupancy costs except for the electricity. There's no heat. The only thing that they have is some minimal lighting. So when I did all this, his new ARV comes to $34,620. So he will be receiving a supplementary tax, or a supplementary assessment, and it will be retroactive to February 1st, which was when he first moved into the building. So when I told him this, he was happy with that outcome.
So you want us today to confirm what's on the paper here, the 74,340, and then you will sup it for?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. And of course, the sup will replace the
Right.
current assessments. Okay, Maurice, any questions?
They're trying to work this out here, Mr. Chairman.
Okay.
Okay, so we're at 491 here on 15,000. So the sup will have different figures too.
Yes.
Because of the occupancy costs that are quite different.
Yeah, and the square footage is different,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
occupancy costs are different.
Okay, both.
Yeah, and also the rental rate is also different. I changed the condition of the building,
Okay.
not realizing, like, it's terrible.
Okay, so this is, okay. So I understand. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Okay, Mr. McIntyre, anything?
None from me, Mr. Chairman.
Okay, and I have no questions, so thank you for that.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
All right, and that concludes today's hearing, short and sweet.